Hi, welcome to Tantra's Oracle. Thank you for joining me today. So today I'm going to do a reading on Shamar Barnett. Now, this happened in June 29th of this year. Now, Shamar was invited to a birthday party by some friends, and it was stated like 2 hours later that she got the call that he had passed away. He was 25 years old, handsome young man. So, based on what I'm seeing here, it's a father and a son involved in this. And I think they said he was drowned. I believe that's what they said. Um, Now, I see a father and a son being involved with this, but it's like they didn't, it's like you don't really like somebody. You don't like how they live or who they are and what they're about, whatever. But it's like you don't really like this person anyway. So I don't even know why they invited him because it's like they didn't even really like him anyway. Um, but it's like they wanted him to come because they wanted to do something to him. Like that was the whole reason why he was there. I don't even know if it's the actual who birthday was it. I don't know, but it's like he may have said something that this person got triggered by, but it's like this father and son here is involved. But it seems to be either his lifestyle, something about him, or something that he said. But it's like these people sacrificed him, and they felt like they had that right to do, or they felt like they was doing what they were supposed to do, or whatever. But it was like karma for him. So um, I'm gonna look at him today. Mhm. So I'm gonna look at his situation today to see what comes out with him. But it's a father and a son here involved with this. This card fell out immediately. This is somebody has crossed over. Okay. So that just means somebody has passed away. Okay. But we already know he's passed away. So I have the person that's responsible. Someone is responsible. Someone is in fear of the outcome of a situation, or someone is in fear. Okay. And then I have a weapon being involved. So you have the person that's responsible coming out. Okay. Somebody's in fear. Now, whether that's Shamar that's in fear or the person that's responsible is in fear of the outcome of the situation. Um, and it has a weapon. But it could also be him being in fear because they used some type of weapon against him. Now, whatever that was, I don't know yet. Group of friends, someone in your circle. So these are the people that's surrounding you. They could be your friends, they could be your associates, but there's just people that you are surrounded by. It could be the people in your community, whether you're a biker, you're a fisherman. Those are the fishing community, biking community, whatever. It's just people that's in your circle, responsible. Okay. Now somebody's in fear of the outcome of a situation, and the fear is about this corrupt hidden agenda. corrupt things that these people are doing. So when people do corrupt things, that means that they will be doing anything. You can't just say, oh, well, they probably, no, you got to think beyond that, because people be into all type of things they don't want you to know, because this is hidden corruption. These are corrupt things that are going on. So people that's in surrounding him are doing corrupt things. And then I have at the end somebody's husband, boyfriend, or fiance. So this, because I already said it's the father and the son, and I think the mother was there too, so they may be married. So this is somebody's husband, like I said, with the weapon. So here we have him being surrounded by people that he knows, and they have a hidden agenda for him. Coming here connected to this father. This card comes out, which means somebody is naive to the situation that they find themselves in. So that means that somebody don't know that by being involved in a certain situation, being involved with a certain person or group of people is not going to be good for you. So that means you are naive to the situation or to the person. You don't know how it's going to turn out for you. You're naive to what these people have in store for you. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know, because he was 25, so he can drink. But I believe that, let me see, I wrote it down. It's like they may have gotten him to drink something to kind of like get him disoriented. And then they might have just did something to him. Now, when I have weapon coming out, that don't mean somebody had a knife or a gun. Because anything could be used as a weapon. You can use rock, you can use somebody's feelings, somebody's emotions, you can use another person, whatever. Just something that's a weapon is just something that's used to hurt another person. So whatever you can use your words. But here I have the feelings coming out because somebody told they are here. Somebody could have already been drinking. They could have had him to drink as well. But then here you have the father coming in and the son coming in at that point when people are probably having drinks or just feeding him drinks as well. Okay. All right. Now, with the people that's responsible, and I have the people that's responsible is the people that's surrounding him, in his circle, right here. So the people, put it here so you can try to see. So the person that's responsible is the people that's in his circle. And then here you have the regrets. So here is somebody in that group has some type of regret. Okay. And it could also be him having a regret from dealing with these people, or there's some regrets behind this. Now, with the people in fear of the outcome of the situation, of some corrupt things that they're doing. So here you got these people inviting him over. They already have an agenda when they invited him over. They already had the agenda of what they wanted to do with him. Okay. Now, the agenda is some illegal activities and drug use. Not saying that he took drugs. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is drugs can be anything, whether it's drinking or smoking. So I'm not saying he was drinking. I don't know if he drank or not. I don't know that. But here's a drug use or illegal activity. So this could just be the illegal activity if he doesn't drink. So the fear of the outcome of a situation of some illegal things here, that is the corruption, because there's something behind it. So that means that if I invite you over and I have a motive, like I want to cause you some type of harm, that's what this is. I want to do something harmful to you. That's my motive. That's my agenda. But see, here, somebody is in fear, whether that's him in fear once he see what's happening, And also these people in fear of what's going to happen from the illegal things and the corrupt things that they did. Okay. Now, here you have somebody that's supposed to come, and in this situation, I'm sure he's not around anybody that he thought was there for him or that he looked to for support, because that's what this card is. Somebody that's there for you in your time of need. And who is that? Somebody that's supposed to be there for you in your time of need. That means this just means that the people didn't do anything to help you. And that's coming out with this father with the weapon. So that means that this person could have done something to help you, but they didn't, because they didn't come to you in your time of need. And then they have a weapon here too. So that means that this person is doing something to cause you some type of harm. And it's the male, like I said, that father, somebody's husband, somebody's father. Because I got a father and son. Now, the confined or restriction. That means that somebody is unable to move how they want to move, or somebody is confining you, meaning they're restricting your movements. So somebody could just be holding you down. This also means that somebody has like probably been confined, like in prison, jail, whatever, before or currently. But here you have somebody being confined or restricted. Somebody that's admired. So somebody that's looked upon highly. So somebody looking up to this person, or this person is looked at in a good way, like out in the community. Oh, this person is this. So you looked at as somebody of high status. Some people look up to you, you know, well known, you know, whatever. And then I have someone you have history with. So this is someone from your past, but this just means that you have prior connections with this person, right? So here I have somebody who's looked highly upon, being confined and restricted in some type of way by the person responsible. And this person that's looked upon highly, now this could be Shamar, but you have to read it both ways. This could be Shamar being looked at as, you know, in a high status, but someone from his that he has history with is using something, is doing something to harm him. So that means he has prior dealings with these people or this person, but they are using a weapon on him. And like I explained, the weapon don't have to be an actual knife, gun, or anything. It can be anything that somebody uses to harm you. It could be a drink, okay? But it's something that somebody does to you or uses to harm you. So if I give you a drink and I know it's going to impair you, then I throw you in the river, I know you ain't gonna be, you gonna be disoriented, right? So I'm using that. I'm just doing an example, but I'm using that as that drink as a weapon because I'm trying to cause you harm. But anyway, so here you have somebody that's looked at highly, being confined and restricted in some type of way. Now, I don't know if they held him in that water, they say he drowned. But anyway, now also the person that's looked highly upon could also be this father and son. So that means these people could be, what you call it, high class or whatever, or they looked at upon highly in the community or whatever the situation, or they got this high status job, whatever the situation is. Okay, that person is also in fear of the outcome of this situation as well, because they know they are doing some corrupt things that they should not be doing, some illegal things that they should not be doing. So they're concerned about their status. That's what they're in fear of, their status. They don't want it to mess up their status. Okay. More cards fell out, but I'll clarify it in the end. Let's finish here. All right, so here you have the jealousy, envy, and hatred that somebody had. So somebody didn't like you. Like I said, the people that's surrounding you had some type of negative feelings for you. They didn't like you. Jealousy, envy, and hatred from the people that you are surrounded by, right? But then someone that had love for someone doing corrupt things. And who's coming out next to that? This female, this wife, girlfriend, or fiance that's coming right on top of the man. So this is the husband and the wife, okay? So this person that has love for somebody that's doing corrupt things, and that coming out with that wife. Okay, so that wife has love for her husband, of course, okay, but they're doing corrupt things. So they're not doing things that they should be doing. They're doing some illegal things. And it's all because of how they're looking at somebody. So maybe he could have said something to the son, to the wife, to the father, whatever. But they already didn't like him anyway. So I feel like they got him to come over there because something that was previously stated, or they didn't like him anyway. And then when he got there, he said something, because I believe he said something to them and they didn't like it. It didn't sit well with them. These cards keep flying out. Get them in a minute. I thought so. Mm-hmm. Now, we need to look more into the situation with these regrets, because somebody had a regret about this situation or about being around these people, and it could be him, but also could be somebody that's in that little group that already know what's going on. Because then we got to look more into this karma. Why they was giving him karma? What was it? Okay, the karma was the illegal activity and the hidden agenda, right? But then you have these people coming together to resolve or handle a situation. The parents coming together to resolve a situation. See, and it's supposed to be somebody that's supporting you or looking out for your best interest. They're not. Because they're getting with other people to handle something with you, and it's karma. Like I said, it's some type of karma they was given him for something. Whether they just didn't like him because of who he was, because sometimes people just don't like you for no reason. You say something, they already feel some type of way, and they get in their feelings. I don't even understand what it is that he could have possibly said to them, or they didn't like how his lifestyle. They didn't like who he was, because some people just trigger you. Okay, so further into the court. This traumatized and wounded child. So somebody having some regrets about the situation. Regrets. We need to look more into why they regret this child being hurt. So Shamar being hurt, somebody's child. So it's just a traumatized or wounded child, or just somebody just being traumatized and wounded. Okay. Now, these cards came out. I'm going to clarify them. So the first card that came out was somebody has crossed over, and then we have somebody being naive to the situation. Like I said, this could be him crossed over, right? But it's because he didn't understand the situation that he had got himself into. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card for that. Now, The other card that came out together was job and a faded relationship. So somebody had a problem between the two of them. So two people, so like, well, it ain't got to be two, but there's a problem between the relationship that somebody has with another person or persons. Okay. And it's connected to the job or employment. I don't know if they worked together. He was 25. He probably had a job. I don't know. Could have been in school. But the job or employment. So that means the employment, how you earn money, or the job, something that you designated yourself to do. Which means, for instance, if we have a party, you bring this, I bring that. That's our job. So you had a fading relationship. And it's something about a job too. Okay. Then I have liar, somebody lying and being deceptive. And then I have the ex. Okay. Now, that don't mean the ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. It could be, or it could just be somebody that you used to work with, somebody you used to hang around, somebody you used to deal with in some type of way. So I'm going to pull a card on this crossover. Friend. Okay. So the crossover is connected to somebody's friend. Okay. All right. Somebody being naive to the situation, and it also means it's somebody that you enjoy spending time with as well. Somebody being naive to the situation because you're dealing with somebody who's a very selfish and self-centered person. You don't even realize it, okay? Relationship. Faded relationship, somebody trying to separate themselves from a person or a situation. So something happened, and now somebody doesn't want to be bothered with somebody else, or they're trying to separate themselves from that situation. Okay. Group of people coming together to resolve a situation with this faded relationship. So something happened previously. Okay. Something happened. Now you got people trying to separate themselves from that. Okay. Maybe they don't want people to know they had a faded relationship. Okay. But you got these people coming together to resolve something. The job. Somebody had help with something. So somebody needed help with something that they had to do. So let me pull another card to see what they have. Because it's like somebody coming to help you with something that you got. Like I just explained what the job or employment means. So you got help with that. Somebody being submissive. So you got somebody to help you to do something that you wanted to do. Somebody's going along with it. Even if so, submissive means if I say I'm going to do something, hey, come and help me, I'm going to do this. You either help me or you don't do something to stop me. That's you being submissive. That means you just going along with whatever I say. So the lies and deception, and I got a lot of demonic energy, meaning just people just doing evil things coming out in him with him too. But I have somebody lying and being deceptive. And that person does something different for work or how they live. So they either have an alternative lifestyle or they do something that not everybody out here doing for money. That could be anything. I call it my hustler card, but it don't mean you out here hustling. It just means that you have a different way of earning income or a different way of living that most people don't. Because everybody ain't out here being no scientist. Everybody ain't out here being no president. I'm just saying. It's just something that not everybody out here doing. So you earn your income in that type of way, or you live your life in a way that most people ain't out here doing. Okay. And then I have that devil coming with that. Now the X. The X. I got that with the girlfriend, wife, fiance, right? So that means you used to deal with this person in some type of way. Was it an ex-girlfriend? Is that what the problem was about? Somebody's girlfriend? Like a relationship? Somebody had a problem with it? One more for this friend. This friend, there's some things foreign going on with this friend. They don't want you to know some things. Okay. So now, let me pull the other cards, see what comes out with them. Okay, so there's some things that's being hidden in the dark. So that means that there's some things that's going on that people don't want you to know what happened. They keep it hidden in the dark. Okay, some things going on behind closed doors. Now, some deviation. So the deviation means that something didn't go the way they had planned for it to go. Something changed the course of action, but they're trying to keep that hidden. They don't want you to know about it. And it's concerning somebody that he had trust for. So he may have trusted, he may have trusted these people. He thought he could. Okay, but something went wrong. And they're trying to keep that hidden. Mm-hmm. So this means that somebody is doing something or constructing something to cause you harm. And they're trying to keep that hidden. So that means that this takes planning. And you know how I know? It's chestnut checkers. You can't see this card, but anyway, chestnut checkers. That means somebody is being strategic in what they're going to do to cause harm to you. So they're planned it. But it said chestnut checker, so that means something that was strategic. That means you doing certain things to make stuff happen, but something went left with that. It's a deviation. Okay, but they planning things to cause you harm. That's what this card means. A ritual that anything could be a ritual. You perfect something, okay, because you do it all the time, or you do something to cause somebody else harm. because you don't want that truth to come out. So this is the illumination of the truth. So this means this is reflecting the truth. You don't want that truth to be reflected. Okay. But that's why you're doing certain things strategically. You're going to cause him harm, but you being very careful in how you do it. So you're doing it just right, just so, because you're trying to make strategic moves to cause this person harm because you don't want something to come to light. That thing coming to light, the illumination of truth by somebody that was trusted. Okay. So, like I said, they planned it. They got him to come over there. They already had it set up. And you know when people do you wrong, they can't look at you in your face. They can't face you when they know that they did you wrong. And look what flipped over. Yes, that's right. Okay. So we have the media coming out. Now, the media is any media, whether that's the news, whether that's telephone, computer, whatever, some type of media, newspaper, whatever. Okay. So it could be something that somebody has a text message, some type of information being going back, whether that's computer, whether it's over the phone, whatever. There's some type of media that somebody is trying to keep hidden because it's going to show you that they was planning it, right? Now, I have this. And I already got this person is a devil and they're alive. They probably did something similar to this before. Because it's like they strategic in what they do. But something went wrong. And now I have them trying to hide the truth. Okay. This is people trying to, the truth is hidden. People trying to hide the truth. They don't want that truth to come out. Okay. Right here. They don't want the truth to be illuminated. That's why they're hiding what actually happened. Okay. See, we have these people that are trusted because people may not, oh, so and so family, they would never do that. But you don't really know these people. Okay. So now I have the DNA. This could be a DNA connection, meaning that people are connected by DNA, like family, okay? Or there's some DNA evidence. They don't want stuff coming to light. They're trying to keep some things hidden. All right. They're trying to keep some things hidden. Now, that DNA connection, you got somebody like this. Because I see this. See this? It's all coming out together. Somebody got some stuff going on. Somebody got something going on here. They don't want people to know about what they do. See, this delay means that you're trying to postpone something from happening. Meaning, and I got that with the truth coming out. You don't want people to find out what's going on, so you delay something. Whether you delay calling, they say he was at the house, whether you delay calling the police, whether you delay getting him help, whether you delay telling people, whatever happened. You trying to postpone something because you don't want the truth to be coming out, because you want people to trust you. So that means, like I said, these people could be trusted in the community. They could be looked at in a certain type of way. Oh, it's so-and-so family. But these people got some other stuff going on that they don't want people finding out about. They want the truth of them hidden. So they delayed what was going on. They delayed the help. They delayed informing people. They delayed assisting him. Whatever it was, they delayed something because they didn't want some DNA evidence coming out, or they didn't want the DNA connection, meaning they didn't want people to find out what was going on. They don't want people to know. So they probably tried to delay it so they can do whatever they needed to do to cover themselves. Everything is allegedly. Okay. I don't know who these people are. Be careful with these people. You got to be careful because, see, they're plotting on you, basically. So they into some criminal activity and shady dealings. Be careful because, see, these people are plotting on your demise. This means that you are in. It's like if I'm in the house, you take me to outside. If I am basically traveling, going from one place to another, basically. Okay. So if I'm in this city, you take me to another city. If I'm in this state, you take me to another state. Whatever it is, you're taking me out of my boundary. You're taking me from where I was. Okay. And it was a purpose in that. It was a purpose in that. Okay. That's the key. So that means that somebody has key information. This is the key to the situation, or somebody has the key to the life. So the key, somebody didn't want the truth to come out about some things that they were doing. And we already see that they got some shady stuff going on. We see that they plotting on him. They're doing some corrupt things. And I believe they probably did something similar before. And somebody else lost their life. And you probably look into it probably in the history. But they don't want that to come out. They don't want people to know. Okay. I don't know what kind of party this was. I think they said it was a birthday party. Whose birthday was it? Somebody's trying to get away from a situation. I got that card earlier. You're trying to run away from somebody. You're trying to get away from somebody. Trying to get away from a situation. Okay. And then somebody trying to get away. You got this person having a loss of blood when they met up with somebody. The meetup was to hide the truth. Something happened already. Whatever happened, they trying to cover it up. So whatever happened between them, just say, you got a problem with me. But then it was like, okay, now we cool. Oh, come to this party. It ain't because we cool, it's because I'm setting you up. Because it's like something already happened between them previously. Maybe he didn't realize it, but something happened. Because, like I said, sometimes you don't have to necessarily do anything. Somebody could just not like what you said, how you move, how you live, what you're doing. These are the people that live together, connected by the DNA, keeping things in the dark, right? With their friends. Doing some devilish things. So you gathered these people here to do some dirty stuff, okay? And he trusted these demons. You see, somebody here was trying to, like I just said, with the delay. You delaying it for a reason. You don't want people to actually know what happened. You trying to make it look like something else. Yeah. Something is broken on this person's body, or somebody broken emotionally. That's what this card means. But you got to be careful with this. So that means something could have been broken on his body. I'm not sure because I don't know. I think they just say he drowned, but I don't know. Um, Somebody got some type of information. They know something. So that means somebody had knowledge of what was going to happen to him. Because see, they're being strategic. They're planning it out. They got him going somewhere else for a reason. So this person who asked him to go, took him wherever he was going, whatever, they already knew what the deal was. Chaos. Because somebody don't know, somebody got key information, and somebody don't want the truth to come out. So he must have known something. He probably seen something, whatever he knew or whatever he seen, whatever they didn't want nobody knowing anything about something that they had going on. Hidden agenda, like I said, they already planned what they were going to do. We got the hidden agenda coming out. Somebody trying to get away or separate themselves from that situation because before somebody had a regret. Because see, there's some media, so there's some type of somebody had communicated. They was communicating with each other. They could have been there at the party. We're gonna do this in 10 more minutes. We're gonna do this in 5 minutes. We're gonna do this, take care of whatever they were talking about. Okay. Then you have somebody lacking discipline. Because see, what they lack discipline in. It's just a person's body. They had a hidden agenda of what they were going to do to him. Okay. These people lack discipline. That means that means that you don't know how to prevent yourself from doing something. You don't know how to stop yourself from doing something, or you don't even try or attempt to, or you out here doing things, sex and drinking, drug and whatever you're doing. Not saying him, but these people as well. Okay. Now he meets back up with these people, but see, these people want to hide the truth of a situation. So whatever they had going on, they don't want people to basically they got him over there to cause him harm. Basically, is what they did. It's not no just, oh, he just drowned. We don't know what happened. No, it's more to it than that. And they did it for a reason. This hidden agenda that somebody had. Hidden agenda just means I got some plans for you. It's like corrupt things for what I got earlier. And then I got trying to clarify that, and I got the number 2, which means opposites coming together. So that means you got 2 different type of people coming together, right? At that hidden agenda. So that means you got him and the people that are in opposition to him coming together for this agenda that they have planned for him. Somebody is trying to protect or defend themselves or another person. Now, I don't know what state they found him in, if he had any defensive wounds or he looked like he tried to fight, his way out of something. I don't know. I didn't see any of that. Okay. I already said, I think they said he was invited to a birthday party. Whose birthday party? I don't know. 2 hours later, I think the parents got a call that something happened to him. And I believe they said that he drowned, and none of the people contacted this mother for their condolences. And the reason why is because they know they can't look that mother in her face because they know they planned the death of her child. That's why they ain't gonna contact you. And that chaos card I got, This means a chaotic situation, but it also means that people are setting in their intention to cause chaos to you. All right, here you have somebody losing it. That's what that volcano means. You see, we're missing some information. We're missing out on something. Something is missing. Somebody also could be missing, but it's like something is missing here. Like what is it that caused these people to feel the way they felt about him? Like, what is it that he did to them? What is it that he knew? What is it that he saw? What is it that he know? And it's now this means somebody could just have a sex addiction, right? They could be out there doing stuff they don't need to be doing because they can't stop themselves, whether that's them just getting willing people or they might have just taking it. But here you have somebody trying to separate themselves. This means an actual surgery, or it means somebody trying to separate themselves from you. I don't want to deal with you no more. Okay? You're cutting yourself off from this person. See this, friends? And then that's going to be it. I don't want to be too long, over an hour. Look, when I'm clarifying friends, look what comes out. Like I said, they set them up. I already knew that anyway. But that's the reading on Shamar Barnett. You can leave your comments in the comment section, and thank you for watching.